Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Can y'all hear me? Sound good? Is mic too loud? Is mic just right? Just need to know. Welcome, everyone. How's everyone's Sunday going? So, I am excited to do this again. I think this is my, third or fourth time I've done a recording of this. Hopefully it went a lot smoother this time than the first 1, 2, 3 hear you. Nice. So yeah, this event is happening this coming up Saturday at 5 p.m. Central. Make sure you have both your first and second round mixes sent to me in my Discord, which is also listed on this flyer. Yo, thanks for the host, Vivid Darkness. So, to explain this event, because I tried to record it and it didn't hardly do anything. But we're just, okay, let's just keep this ball rolling. So, what is this event? Can I join it? Can anyone in Fuser join this thing? Absolutely. Though, the only way to enter in the event is you gotta upload it to YouTube. To at least help me out, because of the capabilities I'm only able to do, which is a bit limited, but we go. Sorry about the lag there. So, to explain this event, for this event, it's going to be a 2-rounder. First round is 32, second round is 64. It has to be a scary movie or an evil villain theme. It can be from any scary movie, and it can be any type of evil villain. Don't matter if it's from a cartoon show or an anime or a character from DC or Marvel Universe. It don't matter. The sky's the limit. Or if you even have a villain theme of your own creation and you want to bring it into this thing, absolutely. So, to explain how this whole thing is going to work out, I decided to do something a bit differently than how Dream the Beat does. So, the first round, to start off, all participants, can it just be horror? Yeah, as long as it fits the theme. As long as it fits the scary movie or even villain theme. It has to fit the themes. But yeah, it has to remain in the realm of creepy and horror. Heck, if you can create an evil villain rap song, as long as it keeps the vibe of horror and all that other stuff, yeah, something like that. But just keep it to the theme. So back on track. So the day of the event, I'm going to need everyone who's participating in this event, once you submit all your entries, the first round and second round, going to meet, I'm going to make a voice channel for this event, and I'm going to need everyone to be in there by at least 4:15 or 4:30 p.m. Central. If you cannot make it to the voice chat and still submitted an entry, if you can have anyone come in and stand in your place, or if you just can't make it and something personal came up, that's fine. I'll still play your mix. Though, as for the voting, I do require a vote, because everyone's got to vote for it. So if you're able just to take some time and just make a vote, because it's gonna matter, it's gonna count. So once the event starts, we're gonna start off by listening to everyone's first round, and then we'll go and I'll play them all again, and then I'm gonna need all the contestants to make their votes. Of who you thought sounded the best. And it's going to be 2 votes. 2 votes. And then the audience is going to make their vote. And I'm going to gather up all the votes from the audience and from the contestants. Let's put all the numbers together, stick them to the side, and then we're going to begin round 2. No one will be eliminated from round 1. Everyone is going to get to hear y'all's mixes, because I know y'all put a lot of time and effort in there, and I don't want to have anyone lose on the first round. I want there to be an equal and fair opportunity to hear everybody's mix. So after we hear everyone's mix from round 2, I'm going to require 1 vote from each participant of who you thought was the scariest. And no, you can't include you cannot vote for yourself. And then we're going to have the audience vote. And once all that's good and done, we're going to tally up all the votes from the first round and second round, and whoever has the highest score will win the event. I'm just happy to participate. Same, I'm excited, and plus, for this event, this is actually the main reason I wanted to do this event is, one, to hear y'all's creativity, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of interesting mixes. and a lot of, excuse me, inspiration. And plus, this will also prep for anyone interested in doing the Dream the Beat Halloween event as well. And yes, I am participating in that. They ain't stopping me. So, yeah, and whoever wins from all the tally of the vote, I will be getting in contact with the winner. It might take a day or so for the winning prizes, because I have to use an app to get the code and whatnot. But the only thing is, for anyone that lives in the UK or out of the US, I don't know I don't know if the code is technically gonna work. I'm gonna try to. The only factors, and this is the assumption that I get every time I go into Dream the Beat. Every time I go in there and make a mix, I'm having to consider the thing that these hosts and guests that are coming in, one, have never played Fuser. Two, don't know what it's about. Three, don't know how hard it is to create these mixes and the effects and whatnot. So it's a gamble, honestly. But I know who the hosts are going to be. I know what themes to tackle to an extent. I'm not going to reveal who these guests are, but I can say that they are in some horror, scary series. They are actors in certain scary series. But I'm gonna let Photon and them say who they are. I can't say anything. But it's gonna be dope. So I know what to tackle. I don't know what songs they're gonna include, but to me it don't matter. Whatever you throw at me, I will bring it back tenfold in creepy horror. My biggest competitors, in my opinion, they're gonna be in this event. Number 1, Big D. Number 2, Yeti. And number 3, Spike. What Spike has done recently with horror music is... I was like, I showed this guy what to do, and he is... damn. Guy's good at making that shit. And then maybe Outblast might be participating, because I've seen Outblast horrors as well, and it's good. And Spartan's getting pretty good too. And Zaphyrus, you've been getting there too. But those are my 3 top competitors. Because truth be told, Big D was the first one to start the trend for the creepy vibes. Ever since they dropped Cradles, that's when it started. And then I just followed, and then me and D bounced off each other, and I just took off with it. So I appreciate that Fuser's like, JMT is one of the creepy vibes, but I can't take all the credit. I gotta give the credit where it's due, and that's at Big D. The effects suggested were all I needed to hear yours. Help me make it. Thank you. I appreciate that. What else? So I got Spikes, and I got yours, Zaf. I'm gonna be taking a listen to those and pin them to the thing, to my YouTube. I'll create a playlist too, that way it's all right there. Ooh, I'm done. Sorry, I was reading Discord. Um, but other than that, if anyone has any other questions regarding the event and whatnot, please, today is the day to ask. Because starting next week, I'm gonna be working on getting this whole event, creating a new what is it, a theme per se. Which, by the way, the art and etc. that you see here in the background is all done on Paint 3D. There's like the haunted house, the pumpkin, and all that other stuff. That's all done in 3D Paint. I just took it and took the original 3D design and just modded it. And in the posts in my events, if you look real closely at the left eye on that pumpkin head, you'll see a shark, or a shark fin. So if you want to create another Jaws theme, you're more than welcome to. I'm giddy with anticipation for the other non-event mix. Oh, same. And I'm excited that Fuser decided to do a little masquerade creepy theme as well. I'm like, oh, I know just the songs. Because I also made a masquerade mix as well. A vampire masquerade mix. So I'm like, I know what to do. I was like, now, we'll say this: I haven't gone in there and seen how long it's going to be. But Fuser, you better have made that a 64 bar mix and not a 32 bar mix for that event, for that social event. So help me. So help me. It better be a 64 bar. But then again, if they made it 32, it's like, man, you're really going to have me work at this, aren't you? But other than that, yeah. So I'm excited to see what y'all are going to do. And the reason why y'all aren't seeing my face, well, the picture on this thing looks a heck of a lot better than me in that animation. This was done by most of the emotes, like the emote that you see here was done by Artsy. I commissioned her to do some emotes and whatnot, but we had a falling out, so she's no longer doing any commissions for me. But I don't have the funds to commission any more emotes, so I just take and detail and mod my own custom emotes. Which, by the way, there's a new bit. If you donate to 1,000 bits, I created a silver violin string, which is exclusive to anyone that donates 1,000 bits. Yes. Are the events for Fuser up? I don't think it'll drop until either late on Sunday or on Monday. I know that the voting is you're still able to vote for the latest one, but I saw the post in Harmonix's Discord. So let me see this. Wow, okay. Trying to find the post. Apparently there's another guy in the, let's see here. Okay, here it is. Here's the thing for the event. So Fuser is doing a join the costume ball and prepare for battle on October 4th. So since it's the 3rd, it's not going to post. Yeah, it's not going to post until Monday. As the seasons change, some powerful transformations are coming your way during this week's costume ball event. I'm hoping with this costume ball that they also give some new stuff in the diamond shop. That would be dope. Xbox stuff is useless to me, and I don't drink coffee much. Not that I'm interested in horror or anything. Hold on, I need to read. Templar, if I do win, I want you to keep the money. What? 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 Hell, I'm just happy as hell to be part of the crowd. What? But okay, okay. How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? Because I got to talking with Sly, who's over in the UK. For those who don't like or aren't interested in the prize money or whatnot, how about this? Allow me to at least make you a above and beyond custom mix. Give me something that at least is well. I don't want to make it too impossible. But if there's a song outside of Fuser that you really like, and you know that Fuser could possibly remake in, whether it's a movie or a song or whatnot, or a theme, I can create that for you. Or at least I will try my freaking darndest. That actually got my attention. Yeah. Because Noisy, you know. Because actually, I gotta thank Noisy here, who inspired me to make that Australian instrument. Which, by the way, I heard back from Spartan. He's tried it for months and nothing, and this was like, oh, they're flooring it. Already got ideas and a list that's worth double to me. Oh, y'all are so nice. But I will say this: I will listen to it, and I can tell you right then and there if I can make it or if I can't. Because there have been ideas that people have been throwing at me to create. But here's the thing. Because of the high volume of mixes that they want me for me to create, but I don't get... I get there like, oh, that's cool and whatnot. I'm actually going to start charging for mixes to create. Because I put a lot of time and effort. But I need compensation a bit. But for this event specifically... If you do win it, I will do it. It was already done for me. Oh, that. Well, that DMC Virgil mix was already done for me. Yes. But starting in the mid of November, I'm actually going to try to see and work with the bit rates for requests to make a mix instead of just using just the viewer points. So I'm going to be working on that. Because to be raw with y'all, my only main source of income of profit and whatnot is actually whatever that you as the viewers donate to my stream. And for all those who subscribe and donate, I honestly, humbly appreciate it and love y'all for showing all of that love. I want an instrument snapshot. If you do manage to pull off what I got in mind, you can already snap and steal instruments, or I can just create them. I can just break the fuser walls and create them, though the game might crash. Oh boy, that does not sound like much, bro. Actually, it it is. It's lot of a lot of time in the lab. But when you find that instrument that you didn't think was there, and that it is there, but you just gotta tweak it just a little bit to make it sound like it, it's always worth it. You were there when you heard it. And thanks for giving me the idea of how to make a lightsaber now. I know what to do for May the 4th now. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Mom sneezes. Have you heard of Citus? Mm-mm. Send it to me in the uh, Discord, and I'll check it out. Oh, that. Okay. Well, I know that the thing was lagging a little bit, so I didn't really. And plus, I was had my Xbox headset on, so I couldn't quite. I just heard like street sounds and whatnot. Also, whenever you do go and stream noisy, there's a thing that Fuser. Not. There's a thing that Twitch does where it tests your bandwidth for the strength and whatnot. That way, you know how many bit rates uh, you need to use when you stream. That way, it's not so laggy. It's crazy with my internet because it just goes up and then down, and I just try to find a common number, but it's like, I'll stream it from ice. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, I know that after this little preview session here, I'm definitely going to be uploading this to YouTube, so that way it saves it and it doesn't delete it. Because I don't have Prime membership anymore, I can't keep all my mixes that I made. So all y'all's chat and whatnot are going to be on YouTube. Hee hee. So if you want to say hi to YouTube from this stream here, you're more than welcome to. Hell, I'll download Citus 1 again and go ham. Noisy Ninja, I'm going to DM you the song I want for instrument snapshots. Templar, no peeking. Okay, I'm not gonna peek. Not gonna peek. So y'all got to hear the Jolene song that DJ Soundstorm did on his uh, session. Remember when Soundstorm said he didn't understand why it sounded scary and whatnot. Well, the reason why it sounded scary to me, because that was part 2 of the Jolene creepy song that I made. This was the one I'm about to play for y'all is part 1, and why I got a little creeped out from listening to Jolene. So this one actually is called Reasons to Fear Jolene. Now take a listen to this. Let me get this all set up here. So yeah, that was the creepy Jolene. But other than that, yeah. So I'm excited to hear y'all's mixes, and so yeah, that is about all I got. Let's see if I forgot anything else. Is there anything else? I'm still horrified of your clown one. I haven't uploaded that to YouTube yet. I'm about to do that here in just a little bit, and post all the other stuff. I still got to make more horror mixes coming soon, but I got to do that a little bit in the diamond stage, and it went from 7 viewers to 3. I scared them away. They're like, yeah, nope, no, that's why when Soundstorm did that whole like freestyle competition, like, oh, he's bringing this horror. It's like, no, if I bring my horror, no one's gonna vote for it. They don't look kind to me on my horror mixes. I nailed the diamond stage this morning. Nice. But I will say this, last night with Buru and Bit Moss and Dirt and oh my gosh, it was, dude, the vibe was freaking fire last night, bro. Oh my gosh. Your boomtastic shot drop was amazing. Oh yeah. Like, okay, so you know how like when Kingdom drops Man of the Year and Carly B and he just gets into his vibe and the bass, for me it's when I drop Boomtastic and just draw and oh, Boomtastic draws out the freaking fin scratch for me, man. That freaking drum beat is so fire. Okay, side is one ready for stream. Nice. Woo. Oh yeah. Well, hey, whenever you go live there, Ninja, let me know and I'll raid into your channel. Expanding my arsenal. Nice. I'm still unfamiliar with traps at the moment. It's one of the genres I need to tackle. Yeah, for me, I have to listen to a couple of trap mixes from other artists, and I can somewhat pick up the theme. There is something that I did mention the Buru that I've started to notice. I know she's phenomenal at hitting the freaking storytelling of romance and passion and oh. But you know there's one genre that I have not heard her do. One particular genre I haven't seen Buru do that I'd like to see what she does. And that is um EDM dance hardstyle. I've never heard Buru tackle do that. And I would be interested in seeing her do that. I know that she has made some creepy horror music, and it's not too bad. I'm kind of confused on what genre my main is. I can't honestly tell. Hmm. From what I've seen, I think your genre is like forgive me, I'm trying to pronounce this. Music mashing. Music mashing. You take something and just somehow blend it and just use it and then throw curves that we don't expect sometimes. I just call it just Zephyrus is the music masher. Though when he brings his scratch in, though when you bring the scratch in, I'm like, oh, you wanna go this route? I see you. I see you. But I will also say this: The Vin scratch ain't nothing until you scratch a good saxophone or baritone sax. And that baritone sax slaps so hard. Good stuff. Your quad Vin scratch. Jeez. Oh yeah. I actually made that in the lab, so when me and Snow were doing our little head-to-head competition on Fuser mixes, I did one, then she did two, and then I'm like, okay, she included like 3 scratch in there. I'm like, okay, I see your 3 scratches, but can you do 4? So I made a beat. Then listening to that one, I just vibed off of that, and then I vibed off the second, and then vibed off the third, and I made 4 harmonizing scratches. That took me about 15 minutes to do. And I won baritone sax. If you go into to Twitter and ask Fuser, hey, can y'all possibly drop that baritone sax in the Diamond store? They'll consider it. Because I asked them for the if they would drop that rock song back into the Diamond set. Because that's the last rock song. That's the only rock song I don't have in the game, and they did. I was like, yes. As for instruments, honestly, there are a lot of instruments that I'd like to see in game. My top 5 instruments that I'd love to see Fuser have. Number 1, a custom rock guitar, air guitar, something. If they put a freaking customized different tone guitar in that freaking game, man, I'd be in the laugh for so freaking long. Woo! Like, oh, you think you see me rock before? Oh, you're gonna, ooh. The second instrument I'd love to see in Fuser is a harp. Because with the harp, one, I could finally finish making my Final Fantasy Crystal song that I have already in my arsenal. And 2, it would just, man. It would go so well with Loop Pack 1. The third instrument I'd like to see in there that would help so much is a trombone. Especially for a jazz and other orchestrated songs as well. A trombone would help so much. Because you already heard the baritone sax and what that can dish out. But a trombone, oof. The fourth instrument I'd like to see is an organ piano. Not a tone wheel. That's like a country type of vibe organ. No. I'm talking about like Phantom of the Opera style organ. Where I can make the song dee-dee-ding, dee-dee-ding-ding, da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Like something like this. Something like that. That too. Of course you'd want that. Yes. Oh, the things I could do. And then for the fifth instrument, anything else, it'd be an audio instrument. I want opera vocals. To make opera sounds. So, but other than that, and that I gotta get my stomach is not being very nice to me at the moment. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, I gotta get y'all. I got some other stuff I gotta take care of, so I'm gonna be heading out. Can't wait to see y'all's mixes on Wednesday to see all the entries. But I gotta get so. Until next time, y'all. Keep well, keep safe, social distance, and I will see y'all later, adventurers. Later.